We're here on the Condamine River, which is in the middle of the coal seam gas producing region of Queensland. And what we see down at the river are massive amounts of gas bubbling from the river. This has been going on for a few years now with the production of the coal seam gas. And what the gas company is trying to do now to minimize these bubbles is to put canisters on the bottom of the river where the gas then actually goes into those. And then it comes up these pipelines, and we see some gas venting from a building over here. And then beyond that, we see a couple flares where they're burning off all of this gas that's coming up out of the river. What we're looking at here is one of the buckets that the gas company put at the bottom of the river to try to capture some of that gas that was bubbling in the river. From this bucket, it comes up these pipelines, and it's either being vented out this stack or going into these flares. Right, with the infrared camera, we can see the methane that's coming out of this vent stack. The methane appears black in the infrared camera, so it's a way of making this invisible gas visible. We're looking at the bubbles in the Condamine River. They're black under the infrared because they're full of methane. Okay, let's try to zoom in on the bubbles. There's the black bubbles of methane. Pop, pop, pop. Methane gas being released into the atmosphere. They've designed this so that they vent off the methane gas from the water that's flowing through in the pipeline, and we can actually hear it.
But not see it until the camera reveals all.
Then you flop it over to the infrared, and there you see the invisible gas now made visible.
Wow.
You can see the gas clearly with this infrared camera. There's a big plume.
The regulations for venting gas like this in Queensland, they actually read and say that the operators aren't meant to vent any gas.